The main character is a successful, wealthy man who is involved in a serious car accident. After the accident, he falls into a coma. However, when he wakes up in the hospital, he pretends to still be unconscious. His decision to stay asleep is not out of fear or helplessness, but rather a clever plan to gather information about his family and those around him. By pretending to be in a coma, he hopes to uncover who truly cares about him and who is only interested in his wealth. Throughout this time, he listens to the conversations and actions of his family members and close associates. His ultimate goal is to separate genuine love and loyalty from the greed and manipulation he suspects are surrounding him. What unfolds is a tense game of deception and self-discovery as he navigates the complex web of relationships, only to emerge with a deeper understanding of who he can trust. After waking up in his hospital bed and pretending to remain in a coma, the main character begins to overhear conversations that reveal shocking truths. One day, while lying motionless, he hears his cousin and stepmother talking in hushed voices outside his room. They discuss their plans to manipulate his condition for their own benefit, planning to trap him while he's still unconscious so they can secure his wealth. They talk about how they will take advantage of his vulnerability, showing complete disregard for his life and well-being. This moment is a turning point for the main character. He begins to realize that the people who should be his closest allies, those who should care for him the most, are only interested in exploiting his misfortune for financial gain. The betrayal cuts deep, as he learns that his family's affection may have been a facade all along. This revelation pushes him to confront the harsh reality of the relationships around him. As the main character lies in his hospital bed, pretending to be in a coma, he begins to notice the one person who treats him differently from everyone else, his nurse. While others see his immobile body and assume he's completely unaware, she sees through his act. A kind-hearted woman, she believes in compassion and honesty, and when she starts to notice small signs that he can still hear, she decides to take a chance. One evening, after the family has left, she pulls a chair beside his bed and softly speaks to him. She admits that she knows the truth about what's happening behind the scenes in his family. She tells him how she overheard conversations filled with greed and manipulation, how certain family members have been planning to take control of his wealth once he's gone. She tells him that she feels guilty for not doing more but could never stay silent after seeing how others are using him. Her voice trembles with concern as she tells him that the love they show him is all just a facade. The nurse's words are a shock, yet they provide a glimmer of hope. In her, he sees the only person who seems to care for him without any ulterior motive. After learning the truth about his family's betrayal, the main character feels a deep sense of betrayal, but it also ignites a powerful desire to regain control over his life. The nurse's words, filled with concern and honesty, stir something inside him that he had been suppressing, the will to fight back. For the first time in what feels like forever, he begins to strategize. No longer will he let the people closest to him pull the strings behind his back. He realizes that he must expose their secrets, not just for himself, but to protect his future and the legacy he's built. His strength, once weakened by the accident, begins to grow as he recalls moments of his past resilience. With newfound resolve, he starts to plan his next moves carefully, making sure to use every bit of information the nurse provided him. His battle for freedom has begun, and he's determined to come out on top. No longer a passive observer, he's ready to reclaim his life. Finally, the main character regains full consciousness, and with it comes a surge of determination to take control of his life once more. He can no longer stand by as his family continues their deceptive schemes. Armed with the truth and fueled by a deep sense of betrayal, he takes action, confronting his relatives and dismantling their plots piece by piece. The nurse, who has been his unexpected ally, stands by him, offering both emotional and practical support. Her courage in speaking out when everyone else was silent proves invaluable. As the main character fights back, he not only protects his wealth and reputation, but also learns profound lessons about trust, honesty, and the power of genuine friendship. In the end, he escapes his family's manipulations, and though the road ahead is still uncertain, he walks it with renewed strength and clarity, knowing that he has the support of someone who truly cares. This victory isn't just over his family, it's a victory over the deception and manipulation that once held him captive.